I don't think Donald Trump's 50-day ultimatum is going to alter the course of Vladimir Putin's presidency much, but I'm beginning to suspect that it's going to alter little Volodymyr Zelensky's. What do you think?
I agree. You know, when he first announced it, I was scratching my head as to why 50 days? I mean, it's an arbitrary number, 50 days. It's not linked to anything of significance. And when you put it in the context of the other things that he announced in the context of this, arms deliveries that just aren't happening. I mean, people need to understand the 17 batteries, a full complement, according to the president, they're not flowing. The Swiss found out that the Patriots they ordered that were supposed to arrive in 2026, 2027 aren't arriving. Instead, that production line is being diverted to Germany that then will divert Patriots to Ukraine. But that doesn't change the fact that these systems don't get delivered until 2026, 2027. It's currently 2025. And even though I'm a simple Marine and math isn't my forte, I know that 2026 is a year away. So the weapons deliveries are just a sham, just a pure sham. The sanctions aren't going to happen. I mean, this notion that the president is somehow going to drive fear into the hearts of the Chinese, the Indians, and the Brazilians by threatening sanctions. Brazil already said, if you don't want to trade with us, we won't trade with you. It doesn't matter. China's already said we're doubling down on Russia. And, do you want us to once again pull the plug on rare earth minerals and magnetic materials that will collapse your auto industry? Trump won't do that. And India, if you keep pushing India enough, they are going to slide off the fence on the side that America doesn't want them to slide on, which is BRICS, G20, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So 50 days to do what? Seymour Hersh, a close friend of mine and a man who I deeply respect in terms of his journalism, has come out and said it's to get rid of Volodymyr Zelensky. And this is the only thing that makes sense. The United States understands that Russia and Ukraine are on totally opposite poles here when it comes to sides of the equation, and you can't bring them together. You're not going to bomb Vladimir Putin into submission. I mean, the ridiculous campaign statement that Trump made in 2024 that he told Putin to his face that if you go into Kiev, I will bomb the bovine excrement out of Moscow is a straight up lie. That conversation never took place, nor did the conversation with Xi Jinping. But the bottom line is Putin will not budge, and Trump knows this. The problem is Zelensky, and Zelensky has to go. And there's widespread recognition of this reality. And I think Seymour Hersh's reporting, together with other reporting that's appeared in the British press, strongly suggests that Zelensky's on his way out. And this is the only way you move this issue forward. You remove Zelensky. You have to have elections in Ukraine. There has to be a legitimate leader that then can negotiate a deal that will be acceptable to the Russians. I mean, that's the other bottom line is whoever replaces Zelensky has to know that this is a new game and there are new rules. The old rules, the old game no longer apply. But I think that's what these 50 days are for. I think Zelensky's on his way out. And again, I don't mean to be too harsh here, but he can either leave the old-fashioned way, which is on an airplane with a suitcase full of money going to one of the many mansions that he's bought with American taxpayer funds over the course of the past decade, or he can die on a cold slab, shirtless, with a bullet hole in his head. That's just the way it's going to be. There's no happy ending for Zelensky here.